The name that means excitement is back. Bond. James Bond.
That girl must be very talented.
Shut up. Believe me, my interest in her is purely professional.
What is this?
I've had a few optional extras installed.
Wherever he goes, adventure follows.
Two of our men are dead. Koskov's named you. Then I must die.
Eliminate him.
Kill him! He lives for danger. Lives for the moment. He lives on the edge.
Whoever she was, I must have scared the living daylights out of her.
James Bond, 007, The Living Daylights.
The Living Daylights is a James Bond 007 movie that was released on June 27th, 1987. This is one of two movies that Timothy Dalton did as James Bond. Let's see if it's good, as always, by starting with the story. This time, James Bond protects a defecting Russian general, Koskov, from a female sniper/cello player, only to have Koskov be kidnapped by not by the sniper, but by an assassin named Necros. Bond agrees to do a mission to find Koskov. But he soon figures out that not everything Koskov had told him was true. But most importantly, the girl with the cello, Kara Malovi, is not really an assassin. The story is actually pretty fucking good. Although I will admit it's a little convoluted. It is one of those movies you have to watch again and again to really understand the story. But the thing is, the story has plenty of entertaining parts that I didn't always need to be paying attention to enjoy. It also gave me more motivation to watch the movie again and again. I think it has plenty of intrigue, most notably when Bond discovers what is really going on, and the fact that his accusations are pretty fucking serious. I also think it has a fair amount of emotion as well, particularly when Bond tells Kara that she is not coming with him to fight. Kara gives a fairly realistic response to that bit of bad news. But the scene does become uplifting when Bond promises Kara that he will survive and kisses her. Now, it is debatable if Bond's promise is realistic, but I know the character too fucking well. In this case, it is realistic. Bond has survived a lot of shit on his missions, and he is almost impossible to kill. So I believe him. I will admit, the story is not as memorable as some of the other stories in the 007 series, and that may have to do with the fact that the story is a little bit more convoluted. But I still enjoyed it enough to get invested in it. It does have some good qualities that are worth talking about. There's just something about the story that is just honestly kind of brilliant. Even though the Soviet Union aspect of it is kind of dated. But it still manages to be a movie you can sit down and enjoy. To the movie's credit, I did find the Cold War aspect interesting. One of the villains is kind of a war-obsessed general. You may think I like him, but I don't, because he is an arrogant Sorry about that. You may think I like him, but I don't, because he is an arrogant prick with no honor whatsoever. But what I do like is the movie includes a character like this while still managing to keep military morale. I have a bunch of fucking respect for that. And if you don't believe me, listen to the dialogue. I think I only now realize how good the story is. The action scenes are pretty fucking good. There's a substantial amount of gunplay, explosions, fight scenes, and a fairly good chase scene in the snow. It is a little bit more gritty than Moonraker, but that's not really saying much. That is all I can say about the action scenes, so I will wrap shit up with the production values. The cinematography is beautiful, the editing is competent, the sound is nice, and the music is actually pretty good. The score is actually pretty unique compared to the other 007 movies. They add in drum machines at certain parts. I also enjoy the song The Living Daylights by a-ha. Overall, The Living Daylights is probably one of the most underrated Bond movies. It has a worthy story, good action scenes, and nice production values. There may be some 007 movies I enjoy a little bit more than this one, but I still really enjoy this one. And I can't be the only one who enjoys it. But, as a diehard fan of the James Bond series, I recommend you watch it if you haven't. I thought it was pretty good. I give The Living Daylights 4 out of 5 stars with the title of Awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank y'all for watching, and take it easy.